So bright. So bright. Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I'm used to it now. I am off right now to get a walk in. It is a beautiful, beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest, and we're about to get a whole bunch of rain for the next couple of weeks. Very typical. So I'm trying to get out and do some nature drawing while it's still nice and sunny out. And hopefully I'm going to take some little shots of flowers and art along the way. I'll cross the street so that this poor lady doesn't have to hear me. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. So yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. It is essentially almost daffodil season. And if you are not from the Pacific Northwest, or if you are not from Washington in particular, and perhaps even more specifically, the Puget Sound, you don't know that Washingtons are so fucking into daffodils. We love daffodils. We have multiple daffodil parades. We crown daffodil princesses. I was in, I think, every junior daffodil parade in Tacoma, Washington, Proctor District, from the time I was about 8 years old to when I was about 14. And very classic Puget Sound style. It was pouring rain for all but I think one daffodil parade, but we don't care. We love our daffodils. Okay, and now I am descending. I just have to get through the neighborhood, and then there's this big forest behind my mother's house. Okay, so I've made it to my little spot. I've hunkered down. So normally I like to try to get up really close to plants, but this is like just such a beautiful view that I think that I might just draw a landscape instead. So today I'm using just a simple clipboard from Daiso, some Bristol paper, and then I have a little black fountain pen. Fountain pens, super underrated for drawing. I think that they're incredible. So one of the first things that I have my kids do is sort of some version of nature drawing, but where I bring plants and stuff into the classroom and I have them draw it, and we do a couple different exercises. First we do speed drawings, but I really position it so that they are essentially learning how to do gesture drawings, which is really useful when you're doing any kind of nature illustration, because like things in nature move. You know, so being like really fast and like not being afraid to like be sketchy and just like sort of follow the instinct of your pen is really important. One of the things that I think that people struggle with when they start drawing is that they really want it to be perfect. And this is particularly, I've noticed this in my adult students, they know what looks good and they really want to make it look good. And so they just end up spending so much time and stressing out about how it looked. And then they do one piece of artwork a year because it's such a huge effort, you know, to work yourself up, to do this whole thing, to stress over it, to spend hours and hours on it. And one of the things that I think that as just like a seasoned artist you learn is that the sheer volume of art that you make when you are an illustrator, one bad drawing is a drop in the bucket. It doesn't matter at all. It like goes into the bottom of your portfolio and who cares? I think that that's like the approach that I would really like to teach in all of my students, being like, you are gonna draw so much. Like, so long as you enjoy it, it doesn't really matter if one thing that you try doesn't work out the way that you want it to. Just like, you know, wait. Ooh. Just like wait, that was a bird. A bird just flew past. These really cool little dangle babes. So I think I'm gonna draw them real quick. And then I might draw maybe one more thing. I saw a little sprout a while back. That was really pretty, so I think that I might try to draw that. You know, you don't have to stay out for a long time. I don't know why, I'm like just like so comforting myself. I'm just like, oh my gosh, Artemis, like you're doing so amazing, baby. You like got out here, it's beautiful. You're doing awesome. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pack up and head back to the house. This was a lovely little outing, and I am going to edit this and then maybe do a little bit more digital art, but it was really nice to be out in nature for at least a little bit of time. All right, bye-bye.